Welcome back to Late Night with Otso with no laugh track or applause. Because we're trying something new, and also no camera, because we're trying something new. Yay. This isn't awkward, is it? Kind of reminds you of, like, original Otso and Derpy Adventures, right?
Yeah, original Otso and Derpy Adventures.
Shut up. Don't do that stupid voice. Don't do that.
Looking back on that was pretty bad.
Yeah, dude, I was rewatching a couple of that, and I was like, wow, that's what you sounded like? And then I saw my house. I'm like, wow, that's what my house looked like?
It wasn't great.
No.
It wasn't great.
No. This is way better.
So what's the point? So I'm just gonna... What's Lucas's job here today?
Lucas is also taking care of the camera. Me. So when we cut to commercial, it actually does.
Eye candy.
Shut up, we're on the air.
Your eye candy.
Yeah. So what?
Was just asking, man.
Why you gotta call me out?
We got a great show tonight, guys, though. Oldie but a goodie. He was everyone's favorite for a while, but he's certainly Otso's top favorite.
Yeah, he's my favorite, and everybody used to like him a lot, and then everybody just stopped caring, and then we moved on to like SCP Davis and other attractive Davises, I guess, that the audience kind of...
Attractive Davises?
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of the staple, but without further ado, welcome to the show, KD!
Wow, okay, you weren't joking about just teleporting in. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, there's no laugh track or any applause this time, so that's just not... They're applauding.
Technical issues?
Yeah. Also, the camera is... And the camera's violent, so that's why he's not here today.
Camera's in timeout, actually.
Yeah. So, my good buddy, pal, friend of mine, good to see
ya.
Love you a lot.
Nice to see you too, man.
So we're gonna catch up with you, because you know what? My series was a popular series, sort of. You know, it was mostly popular when I did stuff with Brian. And then, you know, I stopped doing that. But then people liked the Coalition stuff. And, you know, you are part of the Coalition stuff.
I guess I am.
So we're gonna rehash stuff that happened oh so long ago. You're definitely you moved on from it, but we're gonna talk about it. Dredge up old wounds. Fun stuff.
Why are we dredge up old wounds?
It's a turn of phrase.
It's a turn of phrase. We're gonna just
turn of phrase, like, you know, opening up old wounds, revealing old scars, stories.
For example,
prestiges.
you were, you know, taken in by the Coalition, and then you were made to be my lawyer.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Were you excited to be my lawyer?
No, not at all.
Why?
Wow.
Why not?
Well, we're not the first dimensional hopper they dealt with back then. Most of them just kind of, you know, died. Or were put in some capsule to float forever.
But you liked me. Right? When did you start liking me?
Good talk!
We're on the air, dude. When did you start liking me as your friend?
Wow.
Wow, dude, are we even friends?
Well...
It's about to turn into Jerry Springer, about to jump over this table and beat your ass.
I'll get the camera out to record it.
I'm joking. Yeah, of course. You know, obviously I did like you. Do like you. We are friends, obviously. You know, just pulling your leg out, so.
Yeah, I know. But the audience needs drama sometimes. So,
I'm not. I'll jump over there right now and beat him up.
You don't have to jump. You're right there.
Was that the bit?
Yeah, that was it.
There'd usually be a laugh track, but it's not happening right now. I feel like this style here is kind of in like, you know, it's kind of like a nod to the old series that will probably be coming back at some point, you know?
You might need to reinstall your stuff up there, by the way, for the track to work.
I don't know why it's glitching out right now.
Yeah, we'll figure
Weird.
it out
We
later.
have a live studio audience. They don't speak.
Hey, yeah, you right there with the bunny in your hand. Say something real quick. Not a goddamn word. All right, but KD, I do got a couple questions for you, right? So when you showed up, you had Otso. Maybe not you had Otso, but Otso was arrested with Derpy, I think. Was Derpy arrested too?
Oh yeah, Derpy was arrested. So was Arthur.
Yep. How many dimensional people do you think the coalition has dealt with?
Like dimension hoppers? Well, most of them weren't like you guys. Most of them were just kind of, open up a portal and hopped, really. That's really it.
But kind of figured. But like, how many of them have you dealt with though?
Oh god, no. Hundreds? Maybe thousands?
You dealt with thousands?
No, I know that the coalition itself has probably dealt with thousands. I only dealt with like maybe 10 to 30.
Was it weird being the only eyeless Davis that was a lawyer?
Yeah. A lot of prejudice there.
Dude, why did they make you wear that stupid outfit?
What outfit?
You know, the white one. The cyborg kind of thing they had going for you.
I don't know, man.
It seemed really dumb. Like, is that just me? Like,
No, it was dumb. But it made you look cool and
cyborg
futuristic.
Davis. It was pretty futuristically cool and all that.
I don't really entirely know. All I know is that they had a hierarchy of Davises that had eyes were on top, and Davises without eyes were at the bottom.
Another
for whatever
question.
reason.
So I know there's like a thing where it's like if there was a cat with like red eyes versus green eyes, and then there was also Davises with eyes and no eyes. What if a Davis had different colored eyes? We didn't see that, but
I don't know.
Yeah, actually, like, isn't there like a SCP Davis had like what?
brown,
Yellow, hazel eyes or something?
Yeah.
But there's probably other Davises that have like blue eyes.
Ew.
Isn't that what FC FNAF Chronicles Davis has?
He has blue eyes. I never looked at
I
his
think.
eyes.
At least he does in the thumbnails. Huh.
Ha 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 ha. So how's your life going, KD?
My wife or my life?
Both, I guess.
Wife's doing good. Life itself is been sustainable. I mean, not much to complain about, really.
Yeah, I got you set up in a nice
Kids
spot.
learned how to say no, though, now, so that's
Oh yes, you have a daughter.
bit of a pain. Yep. I have a daughter. She's learned the word no.
How sweet.
It's not. I
Well,
wish she would stop
You're
saying
gonna miss
no.
these times.
Yeah, when she's off going to college or all that other stuff.
Or she's going down the aisle to the person you approve of or maybe not approve of. Or maybe she's not even having a wedding because, I don't know.
Weddings are expensive nowadays.
Yeah, they are.
At least in this.
I'm
Anyways,
happy to help with that, by the way. Anyway, what was I saying? What other questions do we have? When you were, well, yeah, you have a question. I heard the breath.
oh, yep. How does it feel to be the ugliest, Davis?
Wow, that was rude.
You have a way with words, Stravo.
Yep, I do. Still doesn't answer the question though. Excellent.
I mean, it was a rude question.
It wasn't a rude question. It was just a question pertaining to we know he's not the prettiest dude in the world, right?
No, he's like, I think, a beta version of Davis.
Are you guys whispering back there? Like,
Yeah. You can see us doing it, so I don't know why you're asking if we are.
I don't understand why you're doing it.
I don't know. We just are.
Ugh.
Have I introduced you to Lucas, by the way?
Not personally, no.
Oh, that's Lucas up there.
I'm Otso's boyfriend.
Yes, they're fixing a
Hopefully fiance one day.
Oh, some pressure. I'm joking.
You're the one that's gonna be proposing.
I am?
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we got that sorted now. I was gonna ask you Who would expect to do that?
Damn.
I mean, I will. It's just kind of traumatizing. Reopening old wounds just don't disappear on me.
Hey, you want to reopen my old wounds?
I know. Yeah. Isn't that funny? It goes full circle.
Ironic.
Yeah, it's ironic. Yeesh.
So, the fit you have on, why don't... Genuine question. Do you have only one style of clothes in your closet?
I think
Does
you just
Otso?
like business chic. I have more clothes.
Yeah, black hoodie.
Not just that. I have a black and white striped shirt with fishnet stockings underneath some ripped up jeans.
Also got a pride thing going
Yeah, I got a
on
lot
some
of.
point.
So the answer to that is yes. You have more clothes because I'm telling you I have more clothes.
Yeah, do you have more clothes there, Katie?
I have other clothes. I just, business attire has kind of just been my thing for the longest time.
How pleasant.
He has more clothes, I guess.
Yeah. It's weird to imagine you.
expensive
Do you wear the
wardrobe.
fedora even when you're wearing different clothes?
I guess it's just been kind of part of the thing.
Are you bald
Chin-
under there?
Chin beard.
What?
Are you bald under there?
Yeah, you balding? Like, men over... How old are you?
Before you start roasting the guy,
What?
you should know how old he is before you go, well, man,
I don't
your
like keep
age
track of
bracket-
this of people's ages here, man.
I'm getting close to 30.
People close to 30 start balding when they're younger. Are you balding? Like your face you have there's just a flap of skin. He's not answering that question.
I got the staring on lock here.
He's not answering the question, man.
Do you like the new world that the new place I put you in?
Yeah, I like the new world I'm in. It's pretty nice. It's only bad thing to have happened is a flood. That's it, really.
Did it flood you?
Flood of the backyard.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
It wasn't anything bad. It's not like I have a basement or anything, but still kind of scary.
Yeah.
I just can't control national, weather disasters. So.
Man, when was the last time he appeared in a video?
Oh, so long ago.
Years, right?
Yeah, years. So this is kind of
How does
pleasant.
it feel to come up with MacGuffins half the time?
I don't think I do.
Right, he doesn't see things like that.
Yeah, he at least kind of understands what's going on, but not like the level we're at,
Yeah.
Dude,
Alright.
would it be weird if you became friends with SCP Davis?
I understand a bunch of Davises. SCP though?
So there's a Davis that has a supernatural ability where he can reset time to last time he slept if he dies.
That is.
Yeah.
That is a lot of applications that I'm actually scared to think about.
Yeah. He at least kind of he's my friend. So I have two Davis friends.
Wait, if he dies of old age, is the world just stuck
That
on
is
repeats?
something that was brought up and that was never resolved. Yeah.
Okay.
Be cool to hang out though, right? Because he has eyes now.
I don't know. I'm not really a fan of being a fan of myself or a friend of myself.
What all these guys are.
What does it even mean?
They love you. Right?
Yeah, at least, maybe not
that
you.
guy does.
Yeah, that blue person does over there. No one else here cares.
I think I gotta make sure. Are you guys
Did
on
that
your
one
phone?
just shake their head?
They just did it again.
Oh,
All right. Okay. Well, before
you don't need a
that.
camera for this one, also.
Yeah, we know. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna cut to commercial. Did we cut to commercial, Lucas?
We cut it.
Okay. Hey, bud.
I'm gonna grab a knife this time.
No, dude, just why? We gotta... What's
It
wrong
was
with
funny.
It is, but jeez. Hi, bud. How you doing?
Fine. Just the, camera stuff. Never been in front of one before.
Technically, you have.
God, Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We have pizza here. You want some?
You know what? I would not mind a pizza. Kat's been trying to get me off of, stuff.
Are you gonna cheat your diet?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it. Where did Strabo go? Oh, there you are.
I'm right here, man.
Sorry, dude.
We're gonna help you cheat your diet right now, dude. Hold on. Actually, no. I'll say that one. I'll say that bit for the actual audience.
Okay, we'll come back.
Get the fuck back in your chair.
Alright, we'll do it real quick, but then
Where'd the other one go?
But then we'll end it soon. We're gonna end it soon, okay? Coming back from commercial, right, Lucas?
We're getting back soon.
Okay, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to Late Night with Otso. It's your boy Otso. Yay! We're back. And what did you want to do?
So, Davis, have you heard of Fazbear?
This might surprise you. Yeah, I have actually.
Wait, what?
I'm not shocked by this.
I mean, I don't know why you guys are. I've dealt with a lot of
No, I
Davises.
said I'm not shocked.
No. Yeah, I've come from a lot of Davises that have dealt with a wide variety of stuff. I mean, some that's been like in fantasy settings, steampunk, Fazbear, whatever you want to call it. They're just a wide variety of stuff in general.
Cool beans.
So, yeah, I've dealt with the weirdest Davis I've ever dealt with. Honestly, Dinosaur Davis.
That's a weird. Did
What?
they have eyes?
Wait, Dinosaur Davis?
Did they have eyes? This is a very important question.
They had eyes.
Oh, that's disappointing. Did they have a little fedora?
They did.
Wow. Was it a big fedora or a tiny one?
A tiny one.
Did
Kind
they
of
have
like my hat, my side big, about as big as one I have on.
Did they have a tie?
They did have a tie.
Was it a tiny tie?
It was a big tie.
Oh, that's weird. They have a big tie but a small hat.
That's funny though. How did they find Dinosaur Davis?
He survived the asteroid.
What? Prehistoric Davis?
Well, don't they wipe out any weird Davises? Was that guy wiped out?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, that's so sad.
Okay.
What a grim note. Any other funny bits you
Damn.
to do, Stravo? Because that we need a little boost before we end the show.
What was the best thing that's happened in your life?
Otso.
You think it was me?
Don't end it off like that. What do you mean? What do you mean the best thing that's ever happened in your life was Otso?
Well,
I think he literally helped me destroy that whole damn coalition.
you know,
and
not
he's
to
helped me
toot
get out
my
of
own
the thing.
horn, but I'm gonna toot my own horn for a second. Literally, I feel like it is. I'm flattered. I also believe that is true because without knowing me, I don't think you would have been put in the position you are now. Because
I would not have Cat.
yeah,
Well,
because you couldn't
I
have
would
Cat.
have, but
No, because like you couldn't have because like you're an eyeless Davis, you weren't allowed to have one, and then you became Red Davis, which is another thing. You guys should watch the series if you haven't already. It was a very complex governing system that was happening here. You became
Talked
Red
about bigotry
Davis.
a little bit. Anyways,
What?
what?
Okay, and so, well, it's a very dated series, so shouldn't, maybe you, I don't know, go into it with that.
Maybe watch it with your low expectations.
Low expectations, weird stuff happened. Anyway, so yeah, thank you, we're here. Anyway, what's your funny bit you said you wanted to do with the audience, Stravo?
Did I?
You said you wanted to come back because you wanted to do a funny bit.
Oh, did I? This one's on the
Well-
camera, by the way.
This was fun, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
why does he have that?
That's a good question. There's one alive. Got him.
Not for Mog.
So you want to cook it a pizza, or you want like what do you want?
I just want a very like bad, greasy, pepperoni pizza.
You want to get some garlic knots with that too?
I don't know if you should be eating that. That can really clog your heart up if you eat it too much. I haven't had a pizza in like a year and a half.
So I think it's okay, Lucas, this one time, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you for your concern. You want to come down here, honey bun?
Sure, dear.
All right, I'm gonna introduce you to Lucas.
That was cool.
Lucas, this is KD.
Hola.
KD, this is Lucas.
Hola. ¿Habla español? Oh, sí, español.
Oh God.
Español is malo, que... No, sorry, Otso doesn't know the language too much. So what, I can't speak it?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I'm trying to introduce you guys real quick. Lucas, this is KD. KD, my friend, my lawyer. KD, this is Lucas, my boyfriend, love of my life, beautiful person.
Well, you look like you two are a pair.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Still waiting on that ring. Anyways.
I know. Okay, let's go. Let's go get you some pizza. Let's get you. Do you want like a? Ooh, you want to go get like a nice protein salad? I know you.
I would like a little salad, to be honest.
Let's get you some of that going. Then you can do our workout routine. Come on, Strava, we're getting pizza.
Does he usually take his time with this?
I guess. You
I'm
suck.
Peter. You suck.